Hey guys, it's Mel here, and right now I'm drinking a lovely iced coffee from Dunkin' because it is National Coffee Day. So if you purchase something, you get a free iced or hot coffee, medium size. So I have my Dunkin' because America runs on Dunkin'. And I thought it would be very ironic if, while I have my Dunkin' right now, the craft that we work on today is decorating more Starbucks cups. Yes, I know Mara is the queen of decorating Starbucks cups, but I have a few more, and because it's fall and it's almost October, and I was wanting to do some fall themed cups, so I've got 3 here, so we can do fall Halloween themed. So pretty much with that said, let's get started. Okay, so for the first cup I am painting the background black. I did get a little bit paint happy and accidentally covered up the logo for the Starbucks cup, so I did have to rework that a bit, which you will see later. So first up, I decided to try making some jack-o'-lanterns. I tried a couple different ways. Some of the orange paint that I tried was watery, so then I tried my Posca pen, but then I went over with some other paint, so I did have to go over it a few times. And then there were some mess ups that I also eventually needed to clean up. But here I am just painting the jack-o'-lantern outlines. Then after that, I started doing the stems on the jack-o'-lanterns, and I also did do a face on one, but then decided to first do the stems first, so that I could allow the paint to dry a little bit better. And after that, I used my yellow Posca pen to draw on faces on all of the jack-o'-lanterns, doing a different face for each one. And after that was all done and I fixed up the Starbucks logo and turned her into a witch, then I added some glitter paint because glitter is awesome and I love sparkles, so I thought that was a nice finishing touch. So I added it to the background, painting around the jack-o'-lanterns. And part of the orange paint of the jack-o'-lanterns that I used was one of the shifting orange colors. So alright, I have one cup done. Another one I've started the background color. I just got back from getting my flu shot, so because I do work in a store, so I do work with the public, so it's that time of year again, that time to get the flu shot. And then I bought myself some cute unicorn socks. They're Sherpa lined, so thick, and they have the non-skid on the bottom, so very thick and soft. great for fall and winter. So yes. Anyway, let's get back to customizing some Starbucks cups. And for the next cup, I started painting it brown, then did a second layer darker. And this time I did remember to paint around the Starbucks logo. So now I'm putting on leaves. Of course, please do not mind my attempt at maple leaves because I'm not very good at drawing maple leaves. I tried. I think the oak leaves and elm leaves are a little bit easier. And then with this cup, I also decided to combine two ideas that I had because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with each cup. So I decided to combine the leaves and apples together. Also with the apples, I did some pears as well. So this one is turned out with the leaves, apples, and pears all together on the brown black background, and I actually thought it came out pretty nice. Definitely not as good as some people could do, but again, for my skills and for what I wanted to accomplish, I think this came out really cute. And then for the last cup, I decided to paint the background green. And yes, I still need to work on keeping the project in the frame more. For the last cup, I am going to be getting out more of my Posca pens so that I can have fun putting them on this cup. Can anyone guess what this theme is going to be? So now I am working on painting on the last cup. Eventually, hopefully, I will get some better filming equipment and figure out how to keep things in frame more and maybe try to use multiple cameras. So bear with me, because that might take a while. But anyway, so if you guessed that this cup was going to be candy themed, then you are correct and brownie points to you. I decided to do some wrapped candies and some candy corn. And then I also decided to add a couple of ghosts to this cup. So now I'm just darkening up everything, adding second layer to the paint. And adding a few more candies as well. And then adding eyes and mouths to the ghosts and adding some dots in the background. Okay, and here is the grand reveal of all 3 cups that I made. So the first one up is the jack-o'-lantern cup. So in this one, it is a black background with a lot of jack-o'-lanterns with different faces. And then because I had messed up on by accidentally starting to paint the logo, I did try to change it up and kind of fix it. So I turned her into a witch by painting, pretty much I tried to go over and draw what she's supposed to look like. However, of course, it didn't quite come out quite the way it's supposed to. And instead of the crown thing at the top, I decided to do just like a basic little witch hat looking thing. So here she is. However, because this is a Halloween themed cup, I think it actually works. And the orange that I used, if you can tell, it's kind of like a shape-shifting color. And then the glitter is purple based because it just brings it all together with all those Halloween colors. So that is my jack-o'-lantern cup. The second cup is the fall leaves and fruits. So we've got our apples, and I added some highlights to them with the pears. And then the different leaves. So we've got oak leaves, elm leaves, and supposed to be maple leaves. Again, I'm not the best at drawing them. And also some of my apples kind of look more like cherries. However, they are supposed to be apples. But this one has some glitter glaze on it that's like a purple and orange glaze that is really gorgeous. Because I really love sparkles, and the sparkle paints and the glitters just, they bring it all together for like a final sparkly touch. So that is this one. And then the last cup is the Ghost and Candy cup. And this one also has the same glittery glaze on top. So these are called, the glazes that I used for these two are called dragonfly glazes. And this one was just a glitter top coat paint. So one of the ghosts on this one, when I was adding the final glittery layer, it did kind of, it wasn't fully dry, so it did kind of add some white. However, as my dad mentioned, maybe he's just in motion, you know? But overall, I think it came out really adorable. At first, I was going to do gold dots on the background. However, then I realized that it was starting to look more Christmassy, so I went over them with orange and black. So now it's orange and black dots on the background. We've got lots of candy corn, and we've got other candies, and again I added some a little bit of white to make highlights. And so that is this cup. So these are the 3 lovely Starbucks cups that I made. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I think it's very hard to choose. So, I mean, I think maybe the candy one might be my favorite. But it's just, they are all lovely. 2 of them are Halloween themed. One is just basic fall themed. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun making these, and I might try to do some holiday themed ones in, you know, the next month or two, either sometime in late November or in early December. If I get some more cups in time, I will try to maybe make 2 or 3 more. I'm not really sure yet if I will get to them, but I do have some other art videos that I plan to make. Some other, you know, random vlogs will probably pop up too, just, you know, whatever I have the time for, whatever I'm in the mood for, because as we know, this is not a full-time career for me. Maybe someday, I don't know. Depends on if I ever get like enough subscribers. But right now it is a hobby, and I do have like a regular day job, so I don't always have the time. I also have a lot of hobbies and stuff, so, you know, I have to carve out time for like practicing violin and for doing some other stuff. But I did, you know, I wanted to do these, and so I will see you in the next video. Bye!